Hey VC, it's Glen Kellaway coming to you from the basement. It's Saturday, shortly after lunch, about 5 to 1. I'm getting ready to watch a hockey game. I love it, the hockey season's back. I don't know how many of you are hockey fans, but if it's on, I'm watching it. So, this is a response video for my friend Jeff at Calico Silver. Bastard always knows how to get me hooked. He does these 10 question things on Dylan fans, and now he's done a Rolling Stones one, and I gotta respond. He just fishes me right in every time. It's actually a great idea, Jeff. Great video. I enjoyed the questions, and I can hardly wait to answer them. So, Rolling Stones, one of my favorite bands. Calico Silver, Jeff. Subscribe to his channel if you're not. He's an awesome guy. 10 questions for Rolling Stones fans. Number 1. Who do you pick between these three? Brian Jones, Mick Taylor, Ron Wood. How do you choose, man? They all have contributed majorly to the Rolling Stones. But I have to go with Brian Jones, because if there was no Brian Jones, there was no Rolling Stones. The man started the band, and you know, unfortunately, drugs and alcohol and other things got to him, and he became less important to the band, and gradually they had to hoof him, but his contributions were just major. Not that the other guys weren't, but like I said, no Brian, no Stones. US or UK versions of 60s albums? Well, I grew up in the 60s with these albums, so I'm going US/Canadian North American releases. They were what I was familiar with. 3, here's an interesting one. It's kind of a two-parter. It's a battle of the albums. Beggar's Banquet or Let It Bleed? You ready? Beggar's Banquet. My second favorite Stones album of all time. The other battle. Let It, Sticky Fingers or Exile. All 4 of these albums are incredible. My favorite Stones album, Exile. Not that I don't love Sticky Fingers and Let It Bleed. Great frickin' albums. Stones or Beatles in the 60s? Man, it's like asking a guy to pick between his favorite kids. Like, come on. You can't do this to a man. You can't. It's cruel. But I'm going to do it. Hold on one second. Beatles. Yes, have to go Beatles. Sorry, man. My favorite band of all time. Nothing against the Stones. Hold on. Back to the Rolling Stones. Okay. Oh, Stones or solo Beatles, 70s or beyond? That's Stones. I'm leaving this hat on. I think, yeah, there's no comparison. Okay. Generally speaking, this is question 5 for those of you following along. Generally speaking, did the Stones do their cover songs proud? I say yes, yes, yes. The early covers of blues songs are all fantastic. Right up until even Ain't Too Proud to Beg off of It's Only Rock and Roll. Yeah, great covers. The only one I didn't like was My Girl. And they should not have done that. Number 6, fave post-1981 Stones albums. I'm not a big fan of it. Stuff after Tattoo You. I went with this one. Blue and Lonesome, the blues album. I didn't know what else to pick. I don't have a lot of their catalog after that, to tell you the truth. So, that's it. Fave Keith songs. I love Keith Richards' voice. I've got The Expensive Winos. I just picked up that album a couple of months ago, the new release of the 80, I think it was an 81 concert with the Expensive Wines. It's great. I'm a big Keith fan. But I picked Coming Down Again off of Goat's Head Soup as my favorite. 8. A Stones album you didn't like at first, but it grew on you. Emotional Rescue. I didn't even like the song Emotional Rescue really when it came out that much, and I maybe gave the album one listen and didn't bother, and then I picked it up used, actually not that long ago, and just going, this is a pretty good frickin' album. There's some great songs on here. I'm happy with that. Emotional Rescue is an album that I grew to like. Number 9, Fave Official Live Stones album. Wow. So the ones that cross my mind, Get Your Yeah Yeahs out is incredible. I even like Love You Live because some of it's from the Alma Combo, my hometown Toronto. I really love, I don't know if this counts, the Brussels Affair that just came out in the box set with the anniversary issue of Goat's Head Soup. It's really good. I picked this. I first saw the Stones in '72 on the Exile on Main Street tour. I'll never forget. It's my favorite concert of all time. Stevie Wonder opened. Amazing, amazing concert. And this has come out later, Ladies and Gentlemen, Rolling Stones, which is recorded in '72, I believe, on that tour or somewhere pretty close. So, yeah, this is the Stones at their best. Stones at their best. Ladies and Gentlemen, the Rolling Stones. Introduction, and then Brown Sugar, Bitch, Gimme Shelter, Dead Flowers, Happy, Tumblin' Dice. My freaking love that song. Love in Vain, Sweet Virginia, Can't Always Get What You Want, All Down the Line, Midnight Rambler, Bye Bye Johnny, Rip This Joint, Jumpin' Jack Flash, Street Fightin' Man. Great frickin' album. Mick Taylor. Last but not least, you can only have one Stones album. Double album, fantastic from start to finish, side 1 to side 4. I love this frickin' album, my favorite Stones album. One of the top 10 albums of all time, in my opinion. Exile on Main Street. Jeff, thanks for doing this. It was fun. I hope I did a good job for you. Peace out, everyone. Have a great Saturday. Love you.